Principle 9. Invest in lines, not dots. Investing is the art of extrapolating progress. You can't get true conviction in something without following its progress for some time first. When investing in a company, you're investing in a group of people working towards a mission. The leadership at the company steers the ship. Both their ability to execute, as well as get their employees to execute, is what determines how successful a company can ultimately become. Watch older interviews and talks as well as newer interviews and talks from founders and executives. This is so you can see how well they executed on their promises, how well and fast they pivoted and course corrected when needed, how much they accomplished over how many years, etc. One important caveat here is to not get too bogged down on timelines, especially if they're going for moonshot ambitions with their long-term visions. Many will miss out on TSLA cause of Elon time. Principle 10. Identify technological shifts/waves/disruptions early and invest in them long-term to ride industry tailwinds. Some examples of technological shifts include the advent of the PC, the internet, mobile computing, social computing, electric vehicles, artificial intelligence, etc. These go beyond just a normal product that gets adoption. They are entirely new platforms for others to build upon that are brought to fruition through real technological advancement. Disruptive products usher in these technological shifts as they are adopted in an S-curve fashion. For example, the mass adoption of the iPhone ushered in the new age of mobile computing. Not only did it turn Apple into a multi-trillion-dollar company, but it also created the app economy and trillions of dollars in collective market cap from all the companies made possible by mobile computing as a platform. Seek out these disruptive products and services that challenge the status quo, and make us wonder how we ever did it the way we were doing it before. These products are usually 10x better than their predecessor solutions. While there is money to be made outside of tech investing, technology continues to eat the world and play an outsized role in the global economy. So it's not wise to keep your head in the sand when it comes to it. A good way to find long-term investments is by finding disruptive technologies that drive costs down their cost curves. This is where you get industry-level tailwinds behind your investments, making them that much harder to fail. For example, even if Tesla loses market share, they are losing market share of a pie that's actually growing exponentially. As the electric vehicle market continues to capture total auto market share from the internal combustion engine. Therefore, internal combustion engine vehicles are the real competition, not other electric vehicles. This is an insight that most people don't get when it comes to electric vehicle competition. The trick is to hold on to your investment as adoption plays its course. Most people sell way too early in the adoption cycle. Using Tesla and the battery electric vehicle market as the example again. To iterate, battery electric vehicles only represent about 11% of new car sales globally today. But, global sales of battery electric vehicles are growing at a compounding rate of 50% or more per year. Meanwhile, global new car sales of internal combustion engine vehicles are shrinking, as we see disruption run its course. Furthermore, as I also mentioned previously, battery electric vehicles are still only about 2% of the entire global fleet of vehicles on the roads. Extrapolating out that exponential, compounding, growth in market size makes you realize that Tesla is just getting started, as the auto market is on its way to eventually becoming 99 to 100% electric. Principle 11. Invest in what you know, but be aware of major trends and potential disruptions. I'm actually going to reference Warren Buffett as the semi-counter-example here. While he's performed incredibly over the course of 80-plus years, he has missed out on generational companies like Google, Amazon, Netflix, Tesla, Meta and Apple, in its earlier days. He's famous for being disciplined in sticking to his core competency. But the problem is that the world evolves and your core competency can become far less important for the future. That's why I try to stay disciplined in only making big bets within my core competency. But I will place small bets and always be learning to expand my understanding of lots of industries beyond my core competency. I believe in adapting your core competency to what the big determinants of the future will be. Buffett missed out on early opportunities in tech due to his closed-mindedness around learning about technology. However, there are only 9 countries in the world today with a GDP larger than the largest tech company's market cap. Apple. If you were to combine the top 3 tech companies, they'd be the 3rd largest nation on Earth. The world's money seems to allocate itself towards the tech industry. This trend is only going to continue as the world becomes more digitized and more of the world's population comes online. While there is money to be made outside of tech investing, technology continues to eat the world and play an outsized role in the global economy. Which is why it's crucial to keep up with how it continues to disrupt virtually every industry. You want to take the innovator's dilemma approach to investing, which essentially says that if you don't disrupt yourself, your competitors will do it for you. Play defensively and be aware of the looming threats towards your investments. Generally, this means asking yourself how something will be disrupted, for example batteries and renewables replacing fossil fuels. Artificial intelligence is the perfect example in today's world. In my opinion, it would be criminal as an investor to not have some money invested in companies working on artificial intelligence. Yes, artificial intelligence has been the buzzword used by every other startup to get funding over the past few years. But seeing the latest advancements from players like OpenAI, Tesla, Google, Meta and Amazon is a clear indicator that we're in the dawn of an artificial intelligence future. Principle 12: Wait for product market fit before making a sizable investment. Here's how world-famous venture capitalist, Mark Andreessen, defines product/market fit. The customers are buying the product just as fast as you can make it, or usage is growing just as fast as you can add more servers. Money from customers is piling up in your company checking account. You're hiring sales and customer support staff as fast as you can. Essentially, you have insatiable demand for your product or service. Pro tip: look for products that are growing sales and market interest like crazy while spending nothing on advertising, for example Tesla. It's okay to establish small positions in companies you believe in before the market does, but it's far more of a gamble at that stage. You can make incredibly large returns with relatively small investment capital up front when betting on very early stage companies, or early stage products and services from existing companies, but the risk of losing it all is far, far greater. If you're lucky enough to get into an investment pre-product market fit and they achieve true product market fit, you can make 50-100x plus returns and thus, don't need to start with a fortune to make a fortune. However, the goal should be to recognize when something gets product market fit in its early adopter stage before the general population does. That's when you make a sizable position in the company since it's at a point of much lower risk for reward. That said, nothing's guaranteed in investing and you'll have to learn how to recognize fads versus true product market fit. How do you determine true product market fit versus just a fad? Example: VR headset sales numbers are decent, but daily/monthly active users show lacking engagement. Product market fit isn't just about adoption, it's about retention and engagement as well, which is much harder. What makes it even more difficult is that some products get insatiable demand and create a ton of customer delight. But either the novelty wears off or it doesn't reach any sort of mass adoption. That's why you should listen to and seek out negative takes on products and services you're evaluating, not just listen to the fanboys. Definitely listen to fanboys as well though. You want to recognize an early adopter cult early, as that can translate to viral organic growth. $0 customer acquisition costs plus viral growth are a magical combination.